What's up, you guys? It's your boy, Chef Tom from KeepMeChef. What's up, what's up? And the ingredients I got today for you, for the recipe, is stop trying to prove yourself. And that's real talk. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna get up here, man, because I got a long day. I got things to do today. I'm planning on going fishing tomorrow. Hopefully that work out, because I've been trying to go fishing, man. I ain't been fishing about a week and a half, 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm just going to talk real fast just about, man, trying to prove yourself. Man, stop trying to prove yourself to people. And I see that so much. And I see a lot of people that lose a lot of things. I see a lot of people that's just hurting themselves trying to prove stuff to other people. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't proving nothing to nobody. It is what it is. You know, I don't care what you think about me. It don't matter what you think. It matters about who I am and what I am. You understand what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of brothers out there and sisters out there that they ain't really built like that, but they acting like they is. You understand what I'm saying? You know, and they doing a lot of things. They not using their head. You know what I'm saying? This is a time in the last year and a half to almost 2 years, everybody's been suffering. Everybody been hurting. I don't care how much you say you doing good. Everybody got affected. The reason why they ain't affected now because they're giving out all this unemployment. They're giving out these PP loans, the stimulus checks, these PPP loans and stuff. And a lot of y'all taking that stuff and lying about it. That's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all ain't doing right with the money. You understand what I'm saying? This is an absolute it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. You got the coronavirus, which stopped a lot of things, stopped everybody from doing anything. But then the blessing came where you're getting the money, where you don't have to struggle as much. You may not be getting paid as much as you're getting paid, but you still getting money. But a lot of you guys ain't doing right by the money. A lot of you guys ain't doing nothing with your money. You understand what I'm saying? I'm using mine to the fullest. I took advantage of everything. Got me some life insurance. Got me jumped in investment. Paid my bills, paid my debt off, paid my child support rears off, bought me a car, paid cash. You know what I'm saying? Got my little YouTube thing going on. I got other stuff going on. You understand what I'm saying? Because all this gonna come to an end. So I didn't do this. I didn't take my money to try to be like the Joneses. I seen everybody run out buying cars. You know, hey man, come check my car. Oh, that's nice. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, look at my chain. Look at my clothes. Everybody running around, you know, talking about all these trips and everything. See, that's you trying to prove something to somebody. You understand what I'm saying? That's not smart. It's just not. I mean, I don't care whoever take it wrong. Oh, well. You understand what I'm saying? You know, you say, I only live once. Yeah, but you may live for a long time. You understand what I'm saying? And if you're not taking advantage of doing the right thing with what you have because you're too busy trying to prove things to other people that you're living good, that you're doing good, that you got the bag, you got it going on. Everybody got the bag now. Everybody throwing up what they doing. But wait till it's all over with. You understand what I'm saying? Everything has consequences behind it. Everything. No matter what it is. Ain't nothing free. Absolutely nothing. You know what? There was a man that told me something. And he said this to me, and I'd be damned if it wasn't the truth of what he said. He said, you got two things you're going to do. You either going to pay now or you're going to pay later. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's real talk right there. Because I seen a lot of people that's paying right now that didn't pay later. I seen a lot of people that had it going on. Nah, they ain't got nothing. You want to know why? Because they were too busy trying to hang out and prove stuff to other people. I'm past that stage right there. I ain't got to prove shit to nobody. Absolutely nobody. Because I got everything that I need. Everything. There's some things that I want. Some things that I haven't gotten yet. But I'm still being patient and working towards those goals of getting those things. But, you know, I can sit all day and floss like everybody else. I'm not broke. I got a car. I got a nice place. I can do that all day long. But that ain't what the goal is. The goal is to set yourself up for success. That's what your goal should be. Not to try to keep up with other people. not to get people to like you, not to try to get as many as friends you can get, or not to try to get so much clout. You trying to prove things to people ain't gonna do nothing but backfire and bring more harm to you. You may get away with it for a while trying to prove things like, yeah, I'm the top dog around here. Hell, I don't care. You know, you can ask my friends. I don't care if you got more than me. I don't care if you do something better than me. I'm gonna congratulate you and keep it pushing. Cause it ain't none of mine. Why am I get mad at you for having more than me when whatever you have ain't even mine? That don't even make no sense. A lot of my friends have very nice cars. But you don't see me running out, and I could have easily just go get a nice car. But you're not gonna see me run out and get nice cars because my friends got nice cars. I'm gonna sit up there and congratulate, hey man, damn, you know, I put this new system in and come check it out. I got these new rims in it because I used to do the same thing. I'm at a stage where I don't think about that stuff no more. I'm not running around trying to wear a big ass gold chain or, you know, run around with a knot in my pocket or run around with my car looking better than everybody else. I done grew past that stage. I don't have the desires to do that no more. You understand what I'm saying? But that's where I had to learn it. That's why I'm speaking to you. Is that you don't have to go and prove anything to anybody. Just to win their love, just to win their friendship, or just to win them not to leave you alone. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we do things because we don't want people to leave us alone. Sometimes we do things because we want to keep that friendship or we want to keep that family member liking them better than the rest of the people. That's not a way to live. It's just not. You shouldn't have to prove yourself to nobody. The only people you should be proving yourself to is your parents, God, and your children. That's it. Anybody else, what are you trying to prove? What is it that you really want to prove so bad or you need so bad in your life that you have to try to keep proving yourself to people? That's why a lot of people are in the grave today trying to prove something to their friends, trying to prove something to somebody else or how bad they are. You understand what I'm saying? Them days of trying to be the man, them days are gone because everybody got it. Anybody can replace you at any time. And that's where we waste our time. That's where the devil fools our mind, is because we always want to stay on top. But what we fail to realize is there's somebody out there that's always better than you. Always. If you run around think you the man all day long, you're going to eventually get a rude awakening. And that's some real talk right there. You know, because if you don't believe me, just go on Instagram. Let's go on there and look at all the women that go on there and shake their butts, show their bodies. Now, some pretty women on there. It really is. But you tell me there's only one on there that looks really good? Come on now. Come on. I'm starting to think Instagram turning into porn. Seriously, I really don't even look at it that much because it's just I keep seeing the same thing over and over. I mean, it's fine women on there, you know, but it's just like all I see is everybody taking their clothes off. I ain't learning nothing, and that's why I don't, you know, that's why I don't really get on social media like that anymore because I'm not learning anything. You know, I'm starting to go into things where I'm actually looking up stuff, where I'm learning stuff, how to better my life. Because 2 years ago, I was just sitting around drinking with friends. You know what I'm saying? I was doing some other stuff. I was just going to the same place, drinking and not doing nothing, spending up my money, going to the club. Drinking, spending my money, going to the club. That's all I ever did. And if I'd have dropped dead like 2 years ago, who was going to pay for my funeral? I ain't even think about that. You know, I'm spending all this money and not realizing that if I drop dead, who gonna spend my money? Who's gonna bury me? Where they gonna get the money from? You know what I'm saying? I ain't letting my money take care of me. I'm taking care of my money. I'm going to get the money I'm spending. I gotta go to work and try to work. Make sure I don't take no days off because I need all the money so I can spend it up. My money wasn't working for me. So now my money is working for me. I got investments. I didn't have that. I had other things that was just given through work. That's how I was getting paid. But now I'm in a place where I could be way further than what I was. Meaning that, you know what? I'm learning investments. You know what I'm saying? And I only started with like $5. Now it's in the hundreds. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, well, just reinvest my dividends. Yes, the economy is a little bad, but it's gonna go back up. And this is the best time to invest, is just put your money there and just let it grow. So when my dividends come in, I just reinvest it back in the dividends and let it just work itself at the same time putting the investment in. So I started doing that, and I'm seeing that growth in there. I didn't know what my pension was. I didn't know what my Social Security was. I didn't know how much money I would be getting if I retire at this age. I didn't know what's going on with my 401k. These are the things that I should have been doing, thinking about years ago, that I would have double more than what I have right now if I wasn't out there trying to prove stuff to people by hanging out and being around people that shouldn't even been around, that never benefited me anything. I'm not saying everybody, but it's just some things I didn't get anything out of it other than a great time, which I barely remember half the stuff because I was probably lit half the time. You understand what I'm saying? It just didn't make sense to me. So I was like, why I'm not bettering my life so I can leave a legacy for my children, for my sons. You understand what I'm saying? And what really generated that is watching all the people put all those things on the counter at the store where people got to raise money doing car washes, bake sales, and all that stuff. And I was thinking about it, I said, what is we really trying to prove to each other when we all in the same boat? We all headed in the same direction. We might have different paths or we might be in different lanes, but we all headed in the same direction. We all gonna die. Eventually, we live, we go in the same direction to go die. So in between that time of living and dying, what is it you're going to do? What are you doing with your life? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with us getting together, wrong with us taking care of ourselves or living our best life. But when you live in your best life and it's not the right way, what are you really living? You're just trying to prove something to people. I know people that have been broke for years that done came up on money. And instead of doing something with that money, they out here buying cars, renting hotel rooms, throwing big parties, buying clothes, taking trips. And I'm looking like, this don't last forever, right? I was like, what is you trying to prove? Okay, you got it. Everybody see it. Hell, get your ass on Facebook, Instagram. Hell, take you out a ad in the newspaper and have a big ass party and say, I made it one time. And then go handle your business. I said, because when it's run out, you're going to be worse off than you did before you got the money. You want to know why? Because now you're going to let your guard down because you have the relief. First, you had the stress. Now you done got rid of the stress, the relief, because you have money, but you're not using your head that I only got a certain amount of time to make something happen with this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're going to let those guards down. And when that stuff run out, you're going to be in a worse state than you was before, because now you're really going to panic and you really going to stress out, and then you're going to start doing something crazy and stupid. All because we're running around trying to prove ourselves to people that we really shouldn't be proving ourselves to. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I'm seeing it every day. Every day. Everybody, they this, we that, I'm this. And I'm telling you, and I'm gonna say it again, and I said in one of my other videos. This is that part that God was telling us about in the Bible, and I should have had the scripture ready for you, is when he say men shall be lovers of themselves. And when he's saying man, he's talking about mankind, talking about people in general. And when he say lover of themselves, I'm not talking about a sexual thing. I'm talking about a person that don't care about nothing but themselves. Everybody want to be known. Everybody want clout. Everybody want to be the stuff right now. Everybody want to be popping right now. Everybody want attention right now. Come on, man. Come on. I put things on there because I like attention, but I like to show people things. I like to say, hey, you know what? This is what I'm doing right now. Hey, this is what you ought to do. I'm having a great time. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you just revolve your life around that, where you actually spending money or doing stuff that's actually going to hurt you in the long run, what is it you really trying to prove? Stop trying to prove yourself to people. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care if somebody know I'm doing bad for a minute. Okay? Like, ain't nobody ever did bad. You know? Or if I'm doing good, it's good to celebrate. Hey, I ain't mad at you. But when you basing your life around that, when you know damn well you ain't got that much long to do it, what is you really trying to prove? You understand what I'm saying? You putting all your energy into things that ain't benefiting you. You understand what I'm saying? That's like a lot of people. I don't mess with no more because they don't benefit me. They don't. You understand what I'm saying? Or going a lot of places that I used to go, it don't benefit me. You know, the only reason why I went there is because I wanted to be seen. I was going there because I wanted to hang out with these friends or do this or, you know, I wanted to prove, yeah, I'm on my game. I'm here. I'm the man. You know, what's going on? Man, all right, come on. We doing too much right now. Doing too much. We flossing too much. Trying to get clout so bad. And we just not looking at the big picture on nothing. That's why a lot of people treat different cultures differently. Because if you go back and look, and I hate to say it, because a lot of people can't handle the truth. A lot of people in black culture don't make it and not gonna make it. It's because they not looking at the big picture. You know? And then when you want to deal with another culture, they don't want to deal with us. Because saying if you treat your own people like that, what would you do to ours? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. But what we should do is come together so we don't have to prove nothing to nobody. But we always have to prove our worth to other people because of the way we operate and the way we done things. That's why it's hard for people to give us a job. And I'm talking about a black race. I'm talking about us. It's hard for people to take us at our word because of what they see and what's portrayed of us. We are not bad people. We're not at all. We're not. And I'm not just talking about the black race. I'm talking about other races as well. When you do something and other people portray you as bad, you get mad. But my question is, how did they get that information? Do you understand what I'm saying? If everybody's calling me a crackhead in the neighborhood, everybody's calling me a crackhead, but nobody's ever seen me smoke crack, but everybody's calling me a crackhead. The question you should ask is why did they even think that in the first place? That's the key to solving your problems as far as things going out and betraying us and I'm talking to all of us, betraying us as if we bad people or betraying us as if, we don't stick together. Our culture, we have one of the greatest cultures in the world. Hands down, bars none. There's not a culture on this planet that's greater than ours. It's not. Because everything that everybody got came from us. But that's not why I'm doing this channel. That's not why I'm doing this recipe. I'm doing this recipe because I'm trying to get people to understand that there's greater things out there than to run around trying to prove yourself all the time. You got to prove that you ain't nothing to be messing with. You got to prove that you the baddest. You got to prove that you on your game. You got to prove that you get in the bag. You got to prove that you can do this. You can do that. It's got to come a place in your life where you just push all that to the side. All that. Push it to the side. And you got to realize that there's things more important than being a selfish person. There's things more important than you getting all the attention. There's things more important than your words being on top, or your thoughts being on top or than other people. You should be more worried about the goal at the end. That is going to be the true task. Because when you walking through life, you living life, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to always have it. But when you come to that place where you can't walk, when you come to that place where you done got tired, where you can't do the things that you used to do, what are you going to do then? Where are you going to turn to? What are you going to have set in place where you don't have to do all that no more? The more you walk through this life, the better your life should be getting, because you're learning more and more. You're saving more and more. You're making better and better decisions. So when you get towards that end where your life is going downhill, where you can't do the things that you used to do, and everybody's going to get there. I don't care how good of a person you think you is, you're going to get to a place where you can't do the things that you used to do. That's going to be the end results of how you lived your life, on how you planned your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? Nobody should take care of you at the end. They should support you to the end. Do you understand what I'm saying? You should be in a place where you can support yourself, but they're there to help support you. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that you cannot move, you may not be able to move around like you used to. That's when you need a little support. Everybody's gonna need that. But to flat out have to take care of you because you was too busy doing your own thing, trying to prove things to other people, and then you ain't even necessarily got to be trying to prove things to people. You be trying to prove things to yourself that you better than what you really are. Come on. All of it is vain. Vanity. A waste of time. The people out here that's trying to prove things to other people, you are wasting your time. I wasted so much time proving things to people that I really didn't even need to prove nothing to. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what did it get me? Other than they believe what I told them or believe what they saw. That's it. It didn't make me richer. It didn't make me healthier. It didn't make me happier. It just, I proved something. 9 times out of 10, I was right, or 1 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, whatever. I may be wrong. Trying to prove something. I stopped trying to prove something a while ago. I don't have nothing to prove to nobody. The only thing you have to prove is to be a better person for yourself, a better person for your kids, a better person for God. We gonna falter. Nobody's gonna be perfect. But all these people out here spending their time trying to prove to people